YC is going to tell us all the things you need to know to have a very lucky and profitable and very, very successful year. So, good luck.
Thank you.
Hope it works out.
Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now I have a tough job because my allocated slot is from 9 to 9:30. I only have 15 minutes. And every year I gave speeches on TV, on library. Takes 1 hour. So, but Nicole told me to tell you good story. So today I need to tell you a lot of good story. Okay. Now, watch it. Oh.
All right.
Now, in Chinese zodiac theory, there are 60 different energy. Every year, rotator coming in to give everybody a good luck or bad luck. Okay. So this year, the energy is, we call it Earth Red. Earth Red. Now, you know, there are 12 major zodiac animals in Chinese almanac. The rat is number 1. The rat's always number 1. So every year, if you look at in the last 60 years, you find out every year when the rat come in, it's always bringing a new energy. Strange. 1948. Remember 1948? Harry Truman and Thomas Drury. It was election, and everybody thinks Thomas is going to win, but at the end, Harry Truman pulled the biggest upset. If you look at the NCAA men's basketball, you know, in the last 60 seconds, who's winning? Who was winning? Memphis. But what happened at the end?
That's right.
Okay, so you know, rat is very tricky. That's why the Buddha's God picked rat to be number 1 to beat the rest of the animal, is because rat is smart, clever, very strong versatility to get around obstacles, and also is very a strong adaptability for the changing environment. So those two energies very interesting. And this year, the earth rat, we call it farmer's rat. Okay, you know farmer's rat is always looking at the weather. So even though the weather is not that good this year, but the farmer's rat always work hard, very work hard. And also, farmer's rat love to build relationship. We call this as a collaboration, and today I saw a lot of it. Meaning teamwork. You need teamwork in order to get by. So this year, make sure in your portfolio that you got to build trust. You got to practice LTC, loving
TLC.
TLC. Okay. You need to do TLC.
That's the French version, the LTC.
Okay. TLC. And you know you need to build trust, because in the last 60 years, every time there's a housing crisis, it doesn't last that long. You know that, okay? Like back in, when I was a little bit more younger, 1980, 81, that time frame, it's only 3 years, okay? And back in 1990, I remember 1990, Donald Trump was in big trouble. There was a big housing crisis, but he ride it out beautifully. So you know that 1990, 1991, 1992, those only 3 years. So, so according to the Chinese astrology, that the whole thing is going to hit rock bottom next year, around third quarter. Next year, around drop the rock bottom
Yes,
and then put up.
the
Okay.
scraping part.
Yeah. And the only thing that right now that I see is the China factor, because we have problem on the subprime credit crunch. Partly is because of the war, okay? But we're going to our kid is coming back next year, so we know we are working towards it. But there's a shoe is going to be dropped. It's China factor, because once the Olympic over, the Chinese cannot control the inflation, and the economy is going to, fall back. We don't know how bad it will impact us. But I'm so glad to tell you that Bay Area is a very special area. When the Chinese doing good, if you look around Silicon Valley, the high tech is doing good. When the Chinese is not doing not too good next year, you will see there's a lot of money coming out. And apparently in February, last February, meaning 2 months ago, you see the stock market pops up. It's because there's a lot of money coming out from China. Because we are cheaper. We are cheaper. Several years ago when I traveled to China, $1 is what? $8 or $7? But today is what? 6.8. So you know the Chinese yuan is expensive, so we are cheaper. So we know that our recession, I call it close recession, near recession this year. The real world global recession is coming next year is because of the China effect. So you will see the Chinese is going to, the economy is not going to be well in the second quarter of next year. So, so that's why we're going to hit the rock bottom on the third quarter. And then, bang, there's a lot of more money coming to the Bay Area. So, so that's how I see this. Now, United States, the real estate, we normally use wood element and earth elements to look at it. And the wood element is money. If I have a lot of credit, people give me the credit. Jim Cramer always tell us, buy, buy, buy. Buy, buy, buy. Because everything is so cheap today. I listen to that. So if the credit crunch is ease off, and I believe starting from second half of this year, you will see there's a lot of refinance. So, but like I say, the real estate market extended itself is because the subprime. So you know it takes 2-3 years to do it, and it's going to take at least 18 months, 2 years to even out. So, and the rep always tell us that the situation is not that good. Hide out and work hard and build relationship. So, because I am in the business of giving people advice, okay, and a lot of people come to me, and I'm really happy I be able to know people and be part of their life sometime. And my statistic always tell me that you really need to work hard. You really need to